Welcome back, Malaysia. It's time now for Grand Finals Sunday. Team Empire versus Invictus Gaming. Best of 3 winner bracket finals. 4 teams remain today. We've got Na'Vi and the Ninjas in Pajamas battling it out off stage. We'll have later matches, seeing the winner of that and the loser bracket finals. But for now, the 2 best teams of the tournament, so far at least, IG as well as Empire. I'd like to welcome to the casting desk my co-caster for this first match. How are you doing, Winter?
I'm really good. Good morning, dude.
It's a nice morning to be awake. We're going to have some awesome Dota. We're going to see who's going to walk home with the majority of that $100,000 plus prize pool here in Malaysia. And well, what are your thoughts here? IG, Team Empire, the 2 big favorites coming in. Do you give either team a big edge here?
I think it's interesting because IG likes to play multi-core, a few farming cores, and Empire is really aggressive. You see some of the games, they just pick 1 core and a couple of aggressive supports like Avenge plus Tusker and a safe lane Brewmaster. So it'll be really nice to see the aggression of Empire. How does IG deal with early game?
Well, we're going to see them start things off with the Troll Warlord as their first pick. So we're into the draft now. So IG banning out the Earthshaker as well as the Dazzle. As for Empire, banning out the Storm and Chen. Not going to see that Ferrari 430 Storm Spirit, which we've seen used to run so well. But they give away Empire Wisp. This was a classic. Always want to fly on this hero. Was practically undefeated throughout their last Star Ladder LAN Finals victory. And this is a big hero to be giving up to Team Empire.
This Bristleback, this was something we were talking a lot yesterday. Very good on the off lane against 3 heroes and good in the middle lane as well. Io just gives Bristleback a lot of mana. Like the hero needs so much mana in the early game that Io provides that for him.
Well, we'll see what the IG response is going to be. They've already got their burning hero with the Troll Warlord. Often IG pick up a lot of their cores early on. If they want to go for something like a Ferrari hero here, maybe the Shadow Fiend's an option, but very vulnerable hero for the mid lane against a possible Wisp dual lane. And Empire will go for that Wisp Tiny here. It doesn't have to be a Wisp and Bristleback paired together. They could just be running a standard offlane Bristleback.
There's still the Axe in the pool, which is fairly decent against Bristle, but they're going to go for a Witch Doctor. Melodic, good against Bristleback in the lane.
All right, well, the draft unravels. IG going to go for the Witch Doctor here. Cast one decent way of kind of forcing the 2 tethered targets to split up, and Maledict just generally good against tankier heroes who have been, well, they're getting some heals, I guess, but...
I like the ban as well, Magnus plus Bristleback, something Empire. In general, all the CIS teams like to learn this a lot. Magnus plus Bristleback.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, you see this Wisp, going back to the Wisp here. Empire have opened with this. Is this something IG have kind of prepared for, or is this like, do you think Empire's going to be really happy with this pickup?
Yeah, Empire probably is happy because it's one of those comfort heroes that they play this hero a lot. But IG probably, they just felt they could deal with it with certain heroes, I guess.
A Doom ban, that's most unexpected ban of the, I mean, it's just a ban.
I mean, it sort of counters Bristle if you have Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah. Maybe with the popularity of Bristleback and how teams are struggling to deal with them, we're going to be seeing more of a Doom maybe making resurgence.
I mean, that's an IO though. Generally, when you have an IO, you're not too worried about the Doom.
It just seems like a odd kind of out there ban.
Yeah, but there has to be a reason. Maybe we'll see when the picks unfold.
Yep. Well, as for IG, we're still looking for some other pieces to fit together here. They haven't got Lewis here, haven't got their mid.
There's still Batrider in the pool, and they just banned Venge.
Yeah, I mean, there is still Batrider in the pool, but a hero Lua can play really well, which is also still in the pool, which can be problematic, is Broodmother. We haven't seen any Brood this tournament, but I don't think you're going to go right into it necessarily, but...
Bristol is still fine at dealing with Brood, to be honest.
Okay.
And there's still a lot of heroes in the pool if they really want to deal with the Brood 1v1. There's Legion Commander, there's Tide Hunter still. Sand King still in the pool.
Well, we'll see Team Empire now. They ban out the Ember Spirit as their last ban, go into the Brewmaster, so...
This is standard.
I mean, everyone plays this on Team Empire. We've seen Resolution go mid with it, Silent go safe lane with this.
They can do IO Bristol off lane, safe lane Brewmaster, something they like to do a lot.
Yeah, and then just get some kind of secondary carry for the mid lane.
Yeah, face rush mid hero. Sometimes I see them do Night Stalker.
Okay. We'll see what the option's going to be, but it's IG now who Going to need some good early to mid-game potential here with their draft, because otherwise Empire can just overrun them.
They have
Can't
huge,
get too greedy.
they have huge team fight right now. Brewmaster plus the Bristleback. Two really tanky cores with a lot of damage and a lot of stuns and controls.
One of the nice things about this early Witch Doctor pick is that it does deal pretty well against Brewmaster with the cast.
Yeah, definitely.
And
And
it's
the
not gonna
healer
mean-
as well.
It doesn't make Brewmaster useless. The hero's still great, but it's at least one kind of pseudo way of dealing with him, such that IG won't get completely overrun, assuming that you can get the cask off onto the Brew split. IG now taking their time with their third pick. What do you feel like? What kind of heroes playstyle they're going to be going for? Oh, it's the Bat Rider.
Yeah, they banned Venge, so it's pretty obvious that they wanted the Bat Rider. But Empire could have taken the Bat Rider, but IG felt that Empire didn't want the Bat Rider because they knew the Bristleback was going to be position 3 more or less.
Yep. Empire did have the opportunity to ban it out, but banned the Ember instead.
You know, something that's really good against the 3 strength heroes, Timbersaw, but we don't see that hero in the meta anymore.
It's hard to, I mean, IG would have to run it mid here. Ferrari, good player, pretty versatile with his hero pool, but that would be definitely a surprise pick.
5 seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
he's just very weak in the current meta phase.
I feel like you need that player who's really confident on the hero. You need someone like a
Reserve
Ice or whoever it may be to kind of just pick up a hero like a Timbersaw and make it work.
Yeah, they need spell damage right now with the Bat Rider pick. You need more damage during the lasso so you can actually burst down the target.
I could see Shadow Fiend still working here for IG. They need a mid laner.
Yeah, the issue with Shadow Fiend and Bat Rider together on the same team is like the jungle will get crowded. Everyone wants a piece of the jungle, and it could turn out to be ugly if the lanes didn't go well.
Yeah. Do you even go for something like a Queen of Pain then? I mean, you talk about spell damage. Queen of Pain
Queen
always
of
comes to
Pain,
mind.
Queen of Pain is really good as spell damage. There's also Zeus, but Queen of Pain is more of a semi-carry. Zeus is like just spell damage.
All right, well, we'll see what IG have in mind. The other option is they could just pick up one of their supports and wait to see Empire's last pick before they go for it. And they're going to do that. They pick up the Ancient Apparition.
This is very good. It's very good with the Bat Rider. So the Bat Rider has a lot of pick-off opportunities with the Ice Blast, and obviously it works really good with the IO as well. So this Bristleback has to be very careful in team fights. Once he gets hit by Ice Blast, IO can't really save him.
Well, last band's coming out. Sniper. Okay. Here we didn't really kind of think of or consider here, but Empire are going to kind of cover their bases here, ban this one out. We'll see what IG have in store. One more ban coming their way. Empire could be looking for a mid, could be looking for a safe lane farmer. There are multiple ways they can run this Brewmaster. Even the Bristleback, a potential safe lane if they want to put Brewmaster mid, but...
You know, Empire likes to run the Zeus mid, you know. And if you have Zeus, Skywrath, Bristle, Brew, they have a lot of early game fighting power. And Zeus is really good against Bat Rider.
IG thinking things through here. Maybe have a good idea what they want to pick, but they're going to use their reserve time for this last ban. It's going to be the Shadow Fiend.
Team Empire's turn
And Sand King. It's going to be a
offlane Sand
Yoki
King.
offlane Sand King.
Invictus Gaming's
It's
turn
going to
to
be, what, a safe lane Bristle and a mid Brewmaster with this? We'll see. Generally, Yoki plays this in the off lane, but maybe.
Yeah, they definitely play offlane Sand King for sure this game. But the other two lanes, I'm not sure. Maybe they are going to decide after they see IG's mid
Yep.
hero.
They could do like a Wisp Bristle mid.
Yeah, they could do Brew safe lane. Either way, it's fine for them.
10 seconds
And whether you're mid or safe lane, you're getting good farm here. Will be the Queen of Pain last pick. Ferrari 430. This guy has been probably one of the MVPs of this tournament so far. And, well, mostly on the Storm Spirit. He's going to be handling the Queen of Pain here as we get ourselves into game one.
I'm not sure. I think they'll send the IO Bristleback middle because Queen of Pain is really strong 1v1 against the Brewmaster.
It feels like Empire have got themselves not just comfort picks, but a really strong draft here. The Wisp Bristleback, the Brewmaster. This team fight in the mid game is going to be very potent. And Bristleback is a good late game carry as well. Like, their late game is still, I would say, not too bad here.
IG probably has more right-click damage with the troll, but
Yes.
definitely Empire has very tanky cores. And in team fight-wise, Epicenter against Bat Rider is still fairly potent. You blink in, you lasso summon. It's good setup for the Sand King to counter initiate.
Well, we're going to get things underway in just a second here. The players picking their heroes. It's game one, IG versus Team Empire. Here we go, guys. Team Empire making a pretty solid run through the winner bracket. Going to be running Yoki on the offlane Sand Aloha Dance going to be playing the Wisp. Resolution going to be playing the Bristleback, suggesting it's Hero maybe going mid. Always want to fly on the Skywrath Mage, leaving silent on the Brewmaster. For the dire side, it's Team Invictus Gaming. In the offlane, Batrider going to be played by Luo. Burning going to be playing your Troll Warlord. Ferrari 430 Queen of Pain. Chuan on the H Apparition. And Faith playing the Witch Doctor. Warding happening. As it doesn't look like Luo's ward's going to get detected here. And similarly, Radiant Ward gets plopped down near the bottom jungle.
Looking at the lanes, it's probably more or less dual lanes middle at this point. Wisp plus Bristleback. They're going to cut down trees here so that they can stack jungle for the Bristleback to clear early on. It's very easy for Bristol to take out the stacks with just level 3 Quill Sprays.
Yeah, and he can kind of farm both these two camps at the same time if he draws the aggro of both and just spams Squills, so a lot of good kind of snowball potential for Bristleback. He'll be farming mid lane and farming stacks.
Yeah, one bounty rune each for the starters.
Like Wisp will get one, Queen of Pain the other, so not that 1v1 mid where both mid laners will be getting it, but helps Ferrari out a lot. He's gone for a level 1 magic stick, so it seems he's very well prepared. Sees Resolution pick up the Bristleback and probably knew right off the bat this is going to be a Bristleback with Wisp mid lane, or at least a Bristle mid.
Yeah, it's a lane where Queen of Pain will still be able to get a lot of farm, I feel.
And Ferrari, Null Talisman recipe coming out, so he's got his Null regen magic stick.
You know, it's dangerous because Batrider, they can easily steal the stacks here with the Batrider, so they just need to find out when the Bristleback is going to do the stacks.
Yeah, and they can have a pretty good idea that those stacks will be going on whenever the Wisp kind of goes missing off the lane. So Faith has started down bottom lane. It looks like IG looking to give some support towards Luo down bottom. Does give Yoki a bit more out of the off lane with just the AA up there.
Interesting lanes, definitely. This lane setup would mean that the Batrider is going to be able to deal more pressure on the safe lane against the Brewmaster.
At the same time, you are giving the Sand King a bit more out of the offlane. He's already managed to leech a bit of XP here, even get a single last hit. Chuan just going to be focusing more on pulls and getting XP. So they are going to be looking to get a faster level 6 on Chuan by running these dual lanes, giving him access to the pull camps, but at the sacrifice of a lot more XP and farm for Yoki.
I think he's not going to get too much farm, just experience mainly. And his build will be mostly just starting to get a Soul Ring into a Tranquil Boots.
Yeah, he likes this build. The mid lane, so I kind of mentioned Queen of Pain should be just fine here. Resolution with a bit of a CS edge early on, but Ferrari not really under too much pressure. This lane can't really kill him is the big thing here. Having Blink to escape means Empire's main focus is going to be getting their farm.
And looking at Yoki, he's able to just Sandstorm in the lane because there's no sentry wards for the AA. He used the remaining one on the side.
Yeah, even with just a level 1 Sandstorm, he's going to have to get out of there fairly soon. This Sandstorm about to wear off. Goes off to the side here. AA going to harass him down. Cold Feet coming in. Yoki, bit of damage here, but he'll be okay.
When you look at the CS of the Batrider, thanks to the Witch Doctor, he has 6 CS now in the lane. It's fairly decent for Batrider off lane. And it's important to know when they're going to do the stacks as the Batrider. If you can actually steal the stacks away from the Bristleback, that would be huge.
There are no dire stacks though. Something you generally want to have when you have a Batrider team is to be stacking those big camps. And as a result of the dual lanes, IG don't have those stacks happening. So something that is a bit of a limitation maybe with the way they've set up their lanes. But if they can steal the stack, they make up for that.
Yeah, it's huge because Bristleback can clear the stack very early on. And if you can take that away from him, it's like a huge economical blow for him.
More stacks going down here in the Radiant jungle. That is pretty meaty triple stack as well as a double stack on the big camp. Chuan and Yoki just kind of trading blows at top lane, but not too much Chuan can really do to actually get kills here. It feels like neither team with great kill potential, be it mid lane or top lane. Maybe when we see like a big rune come up, there could be something. Faith gets low, not going to go down.
Look at the Batrider, he's going into the jungle. I think he's going to look for the stack.
Yeah, after this D-Ward, he can kind of move into that jungle. That's something which this Wisp is going to have to look to prevent. Luo not going to scout it out just
He's
yet.
going to go now. I think he
He
knows.
kind of faked down through the river to make them think he wasn't actually headed towards the stack. And come on, Luo, you're so close. Doesn't want to risk it, maybe.
So briefly.
I used all his mana. He just wanted a free trip back to the well.
Oh, he wants to let the Wisp stack it more. That's what he really wants. He's like, yeah, you can stack it a few more times, then I'll come in. He wants like an invis maybe or something, but there we go. Gets a bounty rune. Now he's going into that jungle. He's going to find the triple stack. He's going to find the double stack on the big camp.
Oh no.
Is a great plan from IG. Picking up the Batrider. Faith is taking the off lane, and Luo getting to work in. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Faith almost gives up first blood. The TP out just in time. IG playing things pretty crisply so far.
Oh, this is huge, man. The Batrider stealing this stack.
Oh, Wiz comes, scouts it out. He's going to at least want to leech this experience.
This is like, hello, friend.
Yeah. I don't know if he's going to get the medium camp. It looks like he's just going to get this big camp. Sanking coming in. Yeah, can't really get too many of these last hits. Gets just the one.
He just got the big one.
And Luo get out of this one. He finds a courier. Luo's in trouble here. He's got no HP, no TP, no Firefly for 15. This could be a first blood here. Luo may just suicide.
Gonna hide here, I guess.
They're hunting him. Aloha Dance has the spirit balls.
They know he doesn't have a TP scroll.
He gives up chasing. Luo looks like he will get out, gets a Firefly, and will make his way towards that shop to probably pick up a TP. No kills just yet, just the one suicide on the Empire side to the neutrals.
Still a big win for the Batrider for getting that stack. It's very good presence of mind in general to know that Wiz is definitely going to be stacking for the Bristol.
And he'll move into his own jungle at a good time. He can get to this big camp to start stacking it himself fairly soon, so we can see Empire kind of maybe kind of lose an economic battle if Batrider's getting his own stacks. In the mid lane, Ferrari, 21 last hits, 9 denies. He's had no issues at all with this Wisp Bristleback dual lane.
Top just generally doesn't have trouble against dual lanes like this, except for Wisp timing. If you have killing power, Wisp Bristleback, you can't really kill the Queen of Pain.
Going for a double null build as well, so very early game centric items. Burning gets the top tier 1 tower, so he boosts his farm up, and we'll see what IG's next move's going to be. Both teams playing very kind of calculated here so far. Neither team looking for aggression. You kind of mentioned Empire will play aggressive fairly early on. The laning stage, though, not where you're seeing it, at least not where we're seeing it right now.
Hello.
Oh, they got the silence, but Ferrari blink past. There's no Burrow Strike. He's out of range. That 1200 range blink. No, he gets it with the Burrow Strike. Ferrari goes down. Yoki gets the last hit with a Sandstorm. First blood, 6.5 minutes in, and that's his Soul Ring as well as Tranquil Boots. It's a big boost to Sanking.
That was just the Tranquil Boost movement speed, allowing him to chase and just get into the range of the Queen of Pain.
A big pickup for your Sanking, who's getting a lot of good farm now, starting to stack his own jungle, and first kill of the game as well. Dust has been picked up by Chuan at top lane. Wants to make sure they can kill Yoki should he kind of come to the top lane, look to defend, use that Sandstorm. And it is IG still with a gold lead right now, despite that first blood.
Yeah, the neutral stacks that they saw.
Oh, bottom lane, Queen of Pain, drops a Sonic Wave, but he gets the split off! A 20 HP split coming in from your Brewmaster. Oh, that's a big play to make. He's going to drop down Ferrari. Is he going for this kill or is he going to back off? He's leaving the Earth Panda here. Now he retreats with it. Ferrari, is he going to blink forward? Gets thrown up in the air, and Ferrari may have to blink back to safety. Skywrath nearby and looking to maybe go back in here, but Brewmaster off to the side. Silence followed up. He can re-engage here. Ferrari's silence. He doesn't get clapped. If he got hit by that, would have been his demise. Nice calculated play from 430. Here comes Resolution, though. With Wisp in support, they're making a charge down here. Chuan under the tower, somewhat trapped. Ferrari needs to blink out, possibly gets hit by the Spirits. May blink to the south here. Chuan completely trapped. Burrow Strike down. Ferrari wants his kill. He gets a Scream. He gets it. Blinks to the side as well. 430. Sick calculated plays.
And he gets a haste rune after that.
That was just so nice.
He salvaged the situation for IG there, getting a 1-for-1.
That was just great individual play. When he went back in, he almost died to the Brewmaster clap, managed to just barely sidestep it, and most players would just blink the hell out when the Bristleback was charging at your tower, but he just stood around, waited for the Wisp kill, then he looked to blink out and escape.
Yeah, he was also waiting for the blink to come off cooldown. That's why he was hiding on the trees here.
IG, I mean, as far as the lanes go, they've done pretty well here. Even their support's getting some decent XP. Faith has pretty much been the off-laner for the most part, with Batrider going back to the top lane, spending time in the Radiant jungle, his own jungle. And this is a 9-minute blink dagger for IG's Luo. Does reveal it right away.
Though. Still level 5.
Yeah. Not every day you see a Bat pick up blink before he's level 6.
Sometimes players would actually go put subscriber in this sort of situation. So you can actually farm better.
Radiant's bottom
Well,
tower
the other big thing is that the Blink Dagger was probably scouted out by Team Empire. Really hide it as he picked it up. Just farmed the lane out with Firefly. Burning's rotated back to the jungle himself.
You know, sometimes it's better for the enemy. You let them know you have a blink so they actually play safer and they can't really farm so much because they saw your blink dagger. The pressure is there.
Like maybe now's the time for IG to go for a smoke play. Faith is hit level 6, so they've got Death Ward to go with the lasso. That gives them some extra damage if they need it. Chuan likely to take over farming a lane. He's taken mid lane for now, looking for that level 6. Both supports up to level 6 fairly soon, and it's been a very good game for supports. Not often you see kind of 10 minutes in, all the supports pretty much level 6.
Yeah, the Sand King is almost have his blink as well.
Feels like a very even early game here. The gold graph kind of agrees, burning your top farmer, but on the Radiant side, you've got all 3 of your cores looking really solid right now. With level 6 as well, you've got that relocate X factor coming into play.
And here comes our lasso.
Here's your smoke. IG, smoke up 4. Here is the mid lane. I don't think Chuan wanted to go with him. He's going to stay mid. Look to probably keep farming his level 6, while the other 3 venture into the jungle. They're going to spot out Silent here. Dire Ward giving them vision. There's your lasso. They're going to burst him down fast. Death Ward, Sonic Wave, Scream. They get Silent. Making sure he doesn't get the split off this time.
That was a really important kill on the Panda as well. He was like quite close to his blink dagger. Sand King will get his blink first faster than the Panda.
This has been a very Yoki-friendly game. Getting the first blood, he's 3-0. He's all 3 of the Empire kills. There's a reason Empire keep picking him this Sand King, even if it's not a conventional offlane hero.
I mean, he's a good offlane hero in the sense where he works like a clockwork and he has a big ultimate as well. Very good team fight controller. It's just not conventional. People don't really go for this hero on the offlane because he just jungles so fast.
Yep. The one hero does seem to be struggling a bit this game is that Brewmaster. Even before that death, this blink timing is not going to be maybe what you'd expect from a safe lane Brew.
How they lane in. Witch Doctor and Batrider into off lane and they have only one support like we mentioned earlier, so Panda didn't have a good time.
Nice blast ready now. Chuan leeches his way to level 6 in this top lane and probably be looking to throw that Ice Blast around, especially once Luo has another lasso, which is coming up soon.
Coming off cooldown fairly soon, so he's going to be able to look for another pick off. Look at the supports. Do they have a smoke?
They don't currently. I was just checking that one. They're going to pick one up, as you say that. So they're going to stack the Ancients here and get to work on this. Yoki has a Blink Dagger, reveals it as Faith, going to be brought down. Burrow Strike, Mystic's Flare. Nice 1-2 punch. He denied himself to the neutral zone.
What? He died too.
Oh, in mid-Ancient stack. The Drakes come into play. Bit of misfortune for Yoki, who was looking for his 4th kill there.
Oh, middle lane. What's Batrider gonna do here?
Bit careful, there's that Sand King Blink counter initiate. Yoki is fairly close by, doesn't have mana for the Epicenter right now. He needs the Soul Ring to be up if he wants to have mana for Burrow Strike and Epicenter, but see what Luo's move's gonna be. TP's coming towards the mid lane, that's your Witch Doctor. They need the Ice Blast to get thrown as well, it feels like, to stand a chance. Resolution very tanky with this Treads Vanguard 1.
They need more heroes for this kill. Yes, a Vanguard.
Yeah, it feels like they need the Queen of Pain, but Ferrari, farming the bottom lane suggests they don't want to go for this fight.
Batrider is still posturing around the Ancient area, waiting for smoke timing with the Witch Doctor.
Yeah, deciding now may not be when they want to go.
Yeah, now is a good time because all the lanes are pushed out, and they have a lot of room to make a smoke gang right now.
Ferrari's off the map as well. Sure, he's back at the fountain, but that's knowledge that Empire do not have, so fear factor involved here. They smoke up, but they're not moving into the Radiant side of the map.
They're still unsure where to go. Are they going to find the Skywrath?
Oh, they got visions. They found Skywrath, made the Death Ward as well. They'll use everything to secure this kill. Pretty straightforward one, but here comes the counter initiation. Yoki, Burrow Strike, catches 2. There's a clap as well as a Primal Split. Here comes to relocate. They get punished. double kill for Aloha Dance. Looking for a third. Chuan in trouble here. The relocate going to go back in about 3 seconds time. Chuan turns, drops the ulti. Nice Sonic Wave screen. Ferrari gets a kill, but he gets stunned. No blink out. Yoki helping get a lot done here. Resolution in some trouble, but a great Yules. Throws burning up in the air, and IG have lost 4. Fifth possibly going to be burning, but do they have the follow-up? Yoki with a Burrow Strike. Epicenter, they're going for this kill. Yoki will go down burning. He turns and fights. It will be a 5-man wipe. They pay for it with a big streak.
That was such wonderful micro from the Panda. They're controlling the troll all the time in the fight with the user.
Luo back towards the mid lane. They're going to Maledict. Silent getting a bit too greedy, going for this tower, and does buy his Blink Dagger here. Resolution looking to turn. They've got a Skywrath here as well. Where's that Mystic Flare? It's on 2. Empire! They're keeping Silent alive. He's going to go down to the Maledict, but they get 2 more. That was like a 7-hero kills in a row from Empire. Absolute massacre.
They coordinated themselves really good, that fight. The Panda setting up for the epicenter and saving his teammate from the troll as well. Just really good fight.
Ends up being like a 7 for 3 or a 7 for 4. Absolutely fantastic for Team Empire, and the Bristleback off of that gets himself a lot of farm, picks up a Yasha. We'll be going to that Sanjin Yasha build, and we're seeing Ferrari with some of these aggressive blinks get punished, and time again it feels like it's a Yoki Sanking. His Burrow Strike initiations have just been on point.
Yeah, and Ferrari's going for Necrobook. It's a really good item against the Bristleback, taking away all his mana. His mana is essentially his damage, because if you can't stack up the wall path, you don't deal damage.
We'll have some Magic Wand charges to maybe look to negate it a bit. Also good against Brewmaster if you can get the Brew before he pops the split. Brew with a very small mana pool. Could struggle against the Necrobook mana burn as well.
Yeah, that's when he needs the BKB against the Necrobooks. So you can't burn his mana.
See some dewarding happening near the Roche Pit. Always want to fly, getting good vision for his team. Putting himself very aggressively on the dire side of the map to get even more wards down, but it's worth it. Even if he dies, he gets caught out. He's just a Skywrath mage. We've seen ultis be used on him before, and it hasn't really hurt Empire too much.
Oh, there's a ward here. They see everything.
Oh, here come IG. Looking to swoop on in. Luo fireflies over, but as you mentioned, Empire, they see everything. 2 wards near this area. Sentry dropped by IG does not scout out either Observer ward. Looks like Empire queue themselves a bottom tier 1 tower here. At least that's what they're going for, unless IG mounted defense. But Ferrari just kind of itemless. He's got a level 2 Sonic Wave, but has not even really picked up anything. Necrobook 1, not really a good fighting item. You need at least kind of level 2 on this item before it really starts getting powerful. Oh, they've caught out Faith. Burrow Strike with the Sandstorm. Is there any follow-up? Yoki just going to back off, happy with having scared off Faith. T1 tower goes down. Empire looking really good here in game 1. Still a lot of Dota to be played, and it's just a 3k gold lead.
Ferrari has a haste rune right now, but I'm not sure whether they can take this fight. Empire is so much stronger right now.
This dual core of Bristleback and Brewmaster is just so potent. Not to mention what Yoki's doing in these team fights, and it looks like they're going to let
this go. It's easy for the Sand King, because when you have 2 tanky cores up front to actually buy time for you to epicenter in.
Yeah,
it makes his job so easy.
Epicenter. He's just winning fights from his Burrow Strikes.
Oh. His Burrow Strikes were always really good on point on multiple heroes, and that's the most important thing for Empire right now.
Oh, uncontested tier 2 tower goes the way of Team Empire. Ferrari just trying to get what he can at the top lane. Closer to a Necrobook 2. Next objective, something IG I feel really maybe need, is something like a Roshan. Smoke into the Roshan pit, burning, as Sanjin Yasha has the items to take down Rosh, but it's going to come down to finding a timing window where you can do this without getting caught out. Empire may go for a push at top lane. If that ever happens, IG likely to go straight into that Roshan pit, so Empire have to be very cautious if they try and push top lane as well.
I think they'll probably try to take the middle tier 2 first, because taking the tier 1 at top means it's just a classic trade for Dire, and they go for Roshan, especially with the Troll Warlord line.
It just doesn't feel worth it for Empire. They're the ones in the lead. They don't want to
give away. They are not going to give away any trades to IG at this point of the game. They don't need to, because they're just ahead.
Yeah. I mean, you're better off just going for Roshan rather than pushing the top lane yourself, or forcing a team fight around the Roche pit. Burning, walking past them, Zervoid going to start farming up some Ancients here, and
And the Bristleback is so strong right now with the Vlads pick up on the Panda.
oh, he just barely gets that Observer with that Sentry. They take out one of the Empire important points of vision here around the Roche pit.
And just look at how farm is this Sand King, man. The Bat Rider, remember the start he stole the stack from the Bristleback, but he still hasn't got his 4 stuff yet.
Well, Luo's done what he can as far as trying to find pickoffs, but this is just looking like a struggle for IG. They haven't
And
found
they
the
can
kills they wanted
relocate.
to.
This is dangerous. If they lasso someone and the relocate comes in with the Sand King, this is dangerous.
Empire are ready for this. They've got 3 heroes smoked up. Yoki in a great position to get off the Pyro Strike to initiate. They're going to see Luo in the river. Do they go for this one? A Blink Pyro Strike followed up by a relocate could spell Luo's demise, but IG, they get cold feet. They'll back off towards the mid lane. Burning going to be farming up the top lane, working on a BKB.
I think at least they need to wait for the BKB on the Troll before they start to take another fight. Otherwise, the Troll is just going to be controlling the fight by the Panda and the Sand King.
Feels like Empire just progressing much better into kind of a objective-taking lineup. They're going to have, they've already got the Vlads on the Brewmaster. He picks up a BKB next, or a AC, whichever direction he wants to go. Same for your Bristleback. He's already got an Ogre Club. He's got 2k HP. We haven't even really seen
I'm not so
the
sure about the BKB on the Panda this game because Queen of Pain didn't go for the Orchid. And they are mainly physical damage right now with the Troll. And Queen of Pain ultimate is pure damage. So
Yeah.
BKB, I'm not so sure how much it does for you, except for the Ice Blast. That's about it.
The Necrobooks is the other thing we kind of talked about a bit if you were worried about getting your mana burn before a fight
Yeah,
begins.
true.
But
I think that he can go for carry items like AC or... I'm not sure about the Agger names, but I think he can go for AC for sure. He can
they
delay
smoke
the
into the
BKB.
jungle. They almost catch up Burning. Instead, it's going to be Faith they catch. Burning would have been the bigger kill, but he managed to sneak by them. Makes his way towards top lane. Nice bouncing cast on 2. Sets up an Ice Blast, but no follow-up.
If the Bat Rider was there, they probably could have taken advantage of that. Just completed his 4 stuff.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Burning just now less than 1,000 gold away from his BKB. But during that time, Empire are going to take another tower. You mentioned they'll go for the tier 2 mid tower as their next objective. That's exactly what they're doing. Not giving IG an opportunity to go for Roche. Burning just hiding off of the map at the time.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's
Invis
middle
on your
tower
Wisp. He's
has
getting some
fallen.
scouting information behind enemy lines. And this to me feels like a time where Empire may go for Roshan themselves. Troll hasn't got BKB yet, and contesting it will be very difficult for IG.
Yeah, they really should. It's like a good opportunity before the Troll gets his BKB. They need to gain a big advantage like a Roshan, while IG still cannot fight.
And they'll see Burning mid lane. They'll see he hasn't completed that BKB. They're not going to go for it now. Maybe a bit worried about the potency of a Bat Rider around the Roche pit. Does make things always a bit risky, not to mention you're kind of setting up an Ice Blast. Luo bottom lane, they've got a lasso. Yoki going to get caught out. They don't have the damage right away. Down to 100 HP, one more right click, just barely. Oh, that was close. Ferrari now going to go for a TP out. Can they cancel this one? Where's the stun? They've got him. Down goes 430.
Radiant structures are
Great reaction from your Brew, knowing you could use the split in the mid lane. Looks like IG will get out, but a Queen of Pain for a Sand King.
tower is under attack.
Even gold trade, but it's a big IG hero to be losing.
It's worth it for them, like getting the Queen of Pain there, even though they had to spend the Panda ultimate. They're still very worried about going into the Roche pit against Ice Blast, Bat Rider.
Death Ward as well. Like I've seen so many times where Witch Doctor Death Ward on that cliff, which you can cast from the other side of the Roche pit around the Ancients, destroy people around that area. So IG have the lineup to cause a lot of damage around the Roche pit, and that's something Empire probably think like, look, we don't want to give them Roche, but at the same time, we don't want to lose a fight around Roshan, which could just throw away our lead. Empire probably feeling pretty confident in their lead. It's an 8,000 one as far as net worth goes, but they know what IG are capable of. Feels like the first time this new IG line has been tested. They went undefeated.
I think they're going Roshan right now. Yeah, this is the classic trade. Tier 1 top and Dire gets Roshan.
Oh, Empire. They've kind of got to feel this. We kind of been mentioning this. As soon as you try push that top lane, into Roshan you go. They have got the Wisp up top lane. He could look to relocate the Bristleback. Bristle's going to TP towards mid lane. It looks like they want to make a move towards it. They've got to come fast. IG already getting Roshan down very low.
Sanking is too far. Sanking is just too far.
And there's no split. That's the actual big thing here. The kill on Queen of Pain actually works in IG's favor. They're going to get the lasso. They want Silent. They're going to need mana burn him. He hasn't got split anyways. IG get Aegis and a Brewmaster kill. I think the big thing about that is not so much that they were pushing top, is that the Brew split was on cooldown as well.
And Gem is picked up by the Batrider. This is really good, even though they are behind. They need to make sure that they take out the Empire Vision right here around the map so that they can actually farm with the Troll more freely on the map.
Now Ferrari completes the Necrobook 3. Bit of variation in his build, and we've already seen this Necrobook do some decent damage, and we've talked about its potency.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
There is always a Wisp though, so you're mana burning a Bristleback. If the Wisp is not being killed in a fight, Wisp will keep this Bristleback healthy, heal him up with mana as well as HP as needed. That's where it feels like the Necrobook so far has been used pretty well for these solo pickoffs, but in a team fight, it feels like the item may not be able to get too much done.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I wonder if he's going to get a BKB next or get an Acceptor. Seems like they still need more damage, yeah. They still need more damage in team fights.
It may even be a Hex game, I feel.
Yeah, against the Brewmaster. Hex is definitely a good choice as well.
I think it's almost too late to go for the Ags, or... I mean, Ags is always good, but...
Yeah, the Axe is always a really good item on Corp right now. It's just a lot of value in the ultimate, even late game.
Tron with his 25-minute Midas now complete on the Ancient Apparition. Just give him that little boost to his XP gain and kind of get him a bit more farm here and there, but it is still a 2k investment.
Oh, he didn't spot the ward here. Gonna see
Doesn't look like it. Radiant Vision, there we go. They take it out now, but they've got to get the hell out of there as soon as possible. Empire are already making a move towards that top lane. For IG though, they've got this Aegis on burning. They probably want to take a fight at some point. But with the Brew split back up, they want to be a bit cautious about when and where that
It feels like
happens.
this Aegis is gonna allow them to farm more than the fight, because Empire's lineup around the Sand King and the Panda are still really strong at fighting right now. They only have one BKB on the Troll, so the rest of his teams are very vulnerable to the spell damage from Empire.
And even just Chuan picking up an item like a Midas rather than something more fight-oriented like a Thor Staff or straight into the Acceptor suggests that IG are happy to take this game super late game. They're going to just prioritize their high ground defense. Batrider great at doing that because you haven't got a way of really countering the lasso instantly. The relocate is decent but does have the delay in the cast time, so isn't the easiest thing to execute in a fight.
Yeah, I think especially when the Force Staff comes into play, it's difficult for the IO, and you can use the Flame Blade to cancel the relocate as well, if you time it right. It's not an easy task for the IO to save the guy that's being lassoed.
Something to look out for in these fights though is whether or not Wisp can get those lasso breaks off.
So Panda is going to build into the BKB against the Necrobook.
I guess just the kind of the safer, more stable itemization. Has the completed BKB now.
So Aegis is going to expire in 1 minute. So I don't think they'll be able to do anything with this Aegis.
Yeah, just looking to get some more items up. They've left the gem back at base. So Luo says, okay, dewarded a couple wards. I don't want to risk losing this because he's often the one initiating, putting himself in harm's way.
And he wants to build a BKB as well this game because of the Sand King. So he can get a clean initiation on the Bristleback or on the Panda if he gets one good lasso on them. Ideally, you want to lasso the Panda before he splits so you can actually take him out of the fight.
For IG, they're just looking to split the map. They've got Ferrari farming in the Radiant jungle, yet to pick up anything with his farm. And Burning continue to get what he can at top lane. 4.5k gold. Normally see something like a Skadi pick up here, just to tank up even further, but we'll see if that's going to be the item of choice for Burning, or whether he takes something more DPS oriented to be able to kind of tear apart at the Bristleback, the Brewmaster, who are going to be so damn tanky.
I think Skadi would be best right here. He just needs to be able to tank up more and have more armor against the Panda and the Bristleback. Maybe Butterfly as well, so we give him some evasion against Panda and the Bristleback. But Skadi seems like a more stable choice.
Yeah.
And more solid.
It's like the most stable. MKB may be a possibility against the evasion as well, but we'll see what comes. Empire smoking up towards mid lane, all 5 heroes.
Radiant's top tower is
Hoping to
under
find something
attack.
here, but Ferrari just pushing and farming with his Necrobook. Looks like Resolution going to say, okay, I'll take that 200 gold. Doesn't get the second one, but
Radiant's top tower
straightforward
is under
cash
attack.
pick up there. Unsuccessful smoke from Team Empire as well.
Yeah, if they pay attention to that, the Bristleback was having lifesteal when he was hitting the creeps, so you know the Panda is nearby.
Radiant's
Yeah.
top tower is under attack.
And for IG's point of view, they didn't want to fight when they had Aegis. Now that Aegis is gone, they definitely do not want to take a fight.
Yeah. Ferrari is building into the BKB as well, so they're gonna be having, I guess, triple BKBs. I think Bat is going for 1 as well as his next item.
Might pick up his boots of travel first since he hasn't gone for the Ogre Club, but
I still think BKB is the best for the Bat Rider. It's just the threat of the Sand King blinking in, getting a stun on you when you lasso the Panda or the Bristleback. It's just too detrimental for your team fight.
IG just kind of bottled up in their own base still. Whenever Empire missing as a 5-man unit, they do not feel confident to make their move. Look at this Empire lineup. They haven't really got a true traditional late game carry, although a lot of people would argue
Bristleback is
one, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of counted as a position 1 carry.
Yes, I would agree there. Just not like a traditional.
Even
anti-mage
Panda
Spectre
can be
Medusa.
counted as a carry because of how his skill set works with the evasion and the critical strike. And his stats as well, a lot of strength and agility.
To get that AC, the Brewmaster can do a lot of damage and survive
Yeah.
a long time, even fighting outside of the Primal Split.
Once you have AC plus Blitz, it's just gonna just make the Bristleback so strong with the IO.
See what the decision is going to be here. Empire continuing just to take all the farm on the map. It really feels like they're getting a lot more out of the map, but it's still IG kind of clawing their way
Yeah.
back in this game. A 5k net worth difference in Empire's favor. XP slightly IG favored even.
We've been talking about Panda as a Bat Rider lasso target, but I think the IO as well is one of the few heroes that they need to burst down before anything starts. Because if you lasso someone else and he saves the guy, it's still really bad. But here comes the lasso, the
They
use.
bring in Resolution, the Death Ward, it gets cancelled. Great relocate save there. Burning fighting in the front lanes. Wants Resolution, will get him. One hero dead. The Witch Doctor dies in the back lines here. Always want to fly. Nice. Ghost Scepter gets the Yules out as well. The Brewmaster micro controlling, burning the fight. Ferrari will cancel the TP of the Wisp just before the TP comes out. Burning Martin forward, another Cyclone. Yoki with the epicenter brings down your bat. It's a 2 for 2 so far. The blink in with the Shadow Strike. They want Yoki, but he's so elusive. This Sand King, so hard to keep in place. He's going to get brought down. 3 for 2. IG hold the high ground, win a team fight, put themselves in a great position as well after that.
And Burning found the Bristleback. He was facing up the high ground and he just got bashed and he just killed him from there. Like the Bristleback just couldn't man fight the troll. It was just too difficult. He got permabash and didn't do anything. And he was the highest net worth on Team Empire as well. So with him being the first guy out of the fight, Empire just couldn't deal with the troll after that.
They just don't really have a good way of controlling or locking down a troll
Yeah, it
during
was
BKB.
a
They
fresh
have no,
BKB. It was a 10-second BKBs, and they just didn't have any answer for that.
I mean, from that point of view, it was like a 2,000 gold swing maybe, but getting that troll BKB down to like a 5-second BKB is going to be one of Empire's priorities over the next probably 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, the Sand King and the Skywrath will get really strong when he has 5
Yeah.
seconds BKB.
The next couple team fights, it's really hard for those two heroes you just talked about. The Sand King, the Skywrath against these 10-second BKBs. Even the Queen of Pain had a 10-second BKB. That was 2 10-second BKBs they had to battle against. You flash forward 15-20 minutes, maybe this game is back to even on gold, but having 10-second BKBs gives Empire a lot more options in a team fight. They just have to like, maybe force stuff out of there, kite around IG, wait for the BKBs to end, and then go back in, use their Burrow Strike, use the Mystic Flare, and all these great spells to great effect. And Pain now going to look to catch out Yoki. They've got the vision with the Necrobook. He can't hide. His spell's also on cooldown. They've lost Chuan. Ferrari going to be forced to blink to the low ground, though, when the Necrobook gets cleaned up. The free pick-off for IG for the most part, for Empire.
Looking at the fight as well, they canceled the lasso with the relocate, but they still couldn't win the fight. It just tells you how strong the troll is right now. They have to be really careful. somehow run his BKB down to 5 seconds, and they'll be able to play a lot better from there. But as of now, with the 9-second BKB charge, I think Troll is just going to be invincible in the fights.
Both teams keeping an eye on the Roshan pit, but hasn't respawned just yet. That's going to be the next team fight. And that's where, well, we'll probably see those BKBs come into play again, and it will be difficult for Empire to fight around the Roshan pit against heroes like the AA, the Witch Doctor, the Bat Rider, of course.
And the crucial item coming from the Queen of Pain as well. Shiva's Guard. Very good versus the Bristol and the Brewmaster.
It's going to be some time before Ferrari can pick that one up. Just the plate mail for now. Burning, though, has his Skadi as well as a buyback. So if they would take a Roshan fight, they can even have 2 lives on Burning for this one.
Man, once he gets his Satanic, he's just going to be able to stand there and fight everyone.
Yeah, they will struggle to have the damage to bring him down. Top lane, ooh. Blink out from Ferrari. He got forced to BKB as well. Looks like some kind of initiation almost brought him down there. Burrow Strike, Mystic Flare perhaps.
Oh, no.
This is going down. Roshan and Empire not even close to this. 9-second BKB gets used, but IG secure themselves Aegis for Burning.
Oh, this Aegis is a lot different from the last one. Now, IG is much stronger. They can take a fight outside of their base. So this Aegis is much more dangerous for Empire to deal with.
I feel like Empire at this point can't really go for another push until this expires.
They need to use their Force Staff to actually kite the Troll. Wait out his BKB, then try to fight from there.
I was kind of thinking last time that Bristleback, when he got kind of locked down by the Troll, just needed the Force Staff to come into play to get him away. Man, only the one Force Staff on Sand King.
I feel they need one more Force Staff from the Skywrath though. One is not enough from the Sand King.
The Ghost Scepter was kind of nice for himself, but I feel like a Force Staff maybe is the way to go here. Probably going to be his next time here. Always when a fly gets clipped by an Ice Blast. Necrobook's nearby as well, but Apparition going to be just fine.
They need the Abyssal Blade to control the Troll Wallet for the next coming fights though. So ideally, if you're Empire right now, you try to wait for the Abyssal before you take another big fight.
See Ferrari down bottom. Are they going to go for this kill with a Blink Burrow Strike? They go in with a relocate. Mystic Flare, Ferrari brought down. Nice play there. The vision from this Observer Ward gets a punish onto a greedy 430 Queen of Pain. MKB going to be your pickup for the Bristleback.
Yeah, so the BKBs are going to be out for the Bat Rider in 300 gold. So initiation is just going to be very strong from the Bat Rider. And I imagine whoever he lassos, if the Whisk is not nearby, he's just dead.
Interesting that Resolution didn't complete the Abyssal, got this MKB. Worried about the blind that comes out from the Whirling Axes.
Oh, it's still a good item.
Yeah.
But at some point of the game, they will need the Abyssal against the Troll Wallet.
Well, you talked about the triple BKB. Luo's got the money for it now. We'll see that third IG core BKB, and even the rest of the heroes, the support, starting to get some good farm as well. Witch Doctor, Faith, halfway to an Ag Scepter. Chuan, just one component away from an Ag Scepter. These two supports both get a lot stronger with those Ags upgrades.
The next fight, I think if they can actually lasso a core and the other supports can prevent the IO from relocating the guy out, it's going to be a very good fight for IG.
Burning going for an MKB of his own. Decides not to tank it up completely with the Satanic. Actually drops his lifesteal here.
It's just mainly for the Panda, but I'm not so sure. It still gives him a lot of damage though, so I guess it still works against the Bristlebat and deals with the evasion at the same time from the Brewmaster.
The IG make a move down bottom lane. There we go. They catch out the Observer Ward, which managed to punish Ferrari earlier, but now Empire know exactly what IG are on the map. Get that scouting info, even losing their ward, but doesn't look like Empire want to defend this bottom tier 2 tower. Burning going to get a freebie off of this. Using this Aegis to take some objectives here. 2 minutes left on the Aegis. Could be the case that IG go for a couple more tier 2s, but right now both mid lane, top lane need to be pushed out. IG just going to go back and play that kind of more strategic play where they push out the lanes. Even look for a pickoff here, which is what they're up to right now. Smoked up, trying to find someone around mid, but not really headed the right direction. Empire just on the other side of the map.
So they have a second Force Staff on the Skywrath right now, so I really like this a lot. It's going to be a very key component at kiting the Troll Wallet and making his BKB useless.
Not going to be the most effective smoke for IG.
And they need to lasso the Bristleback and someone just deal with the relocate.
At this point, it's like, if you're Empire, you're like, so no one's farming the tier 3 creep wave at mid or top. I wonder what IG are doing. I think they're smoked. IG can now start pushing out those lanes. Don't get anything done with the smoke. It is a pretty big and important resource in these late game scenarios, but for IG, worth maybe taking a chance and trying to find a pick off there.
I feel both sides going into late game. Maybe I would say IG having a slight edge because they have a BKB, Batrider initiation, plus the Troll Wallet. But Empire has really strong late game as well, so it's going to be a very close game during the late game phase.
And Ferrari just not that crazy farm. The Necrobook and Item Witch is going to fall off. If he had his Shiver's Guard and was like working on a Hex, I'd say, yeah, IG have a much better late game. But
here we go.
Oh,
Batrider going in.
Empire smoked up. They're going to catch out Faith. It looks like there's a blink. Fire Strike clap. Down goes Faith. They get the Yules out onto the bat as well. He's in trouble with BKB 4-star, but he gets bashed. Brought down. 2 heroes dead on the IG side, and Empire can't really go high ground up top lane. There's still a creep wave being pushed out. Is Resolution going to try break through backdoor protection? Good luck with that. Looks like mid lane is going to be their lane of choice here. No buyback available for Batrider.
I guess it's fine though, since the creep wave is so far out. They can't really directly threaten high ground.
And they can just look to nuke this wave out if they even want to, although the Queen of Pain ulti is a long cooldown. No
Troll has
buyback on
buyback.
430 as well. Flip gets used, still 10 seconds on your Witch Doctor, can blink, Fire Strike past Burning. No ages on him, he's going to BKB and fight, but he's getting bashed by Resolution. Burning in trouble. He may have to buy back and fight. He's fighting Resolution, almost gets the kill. Resolution brought down. 3 for 2 trade to start things off, and IG hold the high ground. Too aggressive from Team Empire. Ferrari thinks about blinking forward, decides against it.
That was just a very big Sonic wave there. Even though Troll died, but it was worth it. Empire dived in too deep. Senking wasn't able to get his epicenter off because of positioning. He blinked initiated into the Troll, so there was no epicenter coming in that fight.
It's a great Ice Blast from Chuan as well, doing a lot of damage. And
yeah, it just shows you the power of the high ground defense there. They didn't even use the Witch Doctor Ultima for that fight. It was just the Sonic Wave. And
yeah, Sonic Wave and just Troll fighting.
And Troll being as tanky as he is.
Now that kind of a fight goes even worse.
And this is difficult right now with the Shivas already up. This is going to be very difficult. It's going to negate a lot of Panda and Bristleback damage in the fight.
Ferrari now make his move towards bottom lane. Still good Radiant Vision up right now. Something which Always Wanna Fly has been very proactive on throughout this game. He's holding on to IG's gems, so may see a new gem pickup on the IG side. Is available.
He's holding on stolen property.
Well, he's got good map control. Roshan is going to be maybe the next kind of fighting point for these two teams. Respawning sometime in the next 4 minutes. Well, not in the next minute, but fairly soon.
I think possible good items from the Queen of Pain next could even be a refresher, because I feel if you can get a double Sonic Wave off, could be better than getting a Hex. And you have the double Shivas as well, and the double BKB. The Troll would just be looking to completely Satanic. I don't think there's anything else he wants to get right now, more than the Satanic. Maybe at some point replace the SMY with a Butterfly, I'm not so sure. But Satanic would be his next choice of item.
If he had a Satanic in that last fight, when he turns in fight, he heals back up to full and doesn't die.
Yeah, that was the reason why I felt he would have went Satanic instead of the Monkey King bar earlier. Because if he is just a little bit more tanky here, he wouldn't have died.
IG have bounced back after a 8k gold deficit. This game almost back to even on net worth, and experience basically even as well, considering we're 43 minutes in. A tight game one, possibly a sign of more to come from these two teams. The two favorites here at Major All-Stars, and here in the winner bracket final, possibly a preview of your grand finals, unless Na'Vi or NIP have something to say about that. Great Dota coming out from these two squads.
So Bristol completes the Abyssal Blade. So Troll has to be very careful right now.
So does Bristol though. He's got no buyback, at least not until he farms another 1,000 gold. Well, 1,000 gold past what his reliable gold is. For IG, looking to start set up some vision around the Roshan pit.
Both the supports of Empire and IG do a lot in fights. Like IG supports do a lot of damage in AoE control, and Empire is going to rely on the IO to actually cancel out the Bat Rider initiation. So both of the supports have a lot of important tasks to do.
Even a Skywrath Mage, getting off a good Force Staff to help kite the Troll around can be very important.
So did they actually spot them out with the bot?
Gem on the Sand King. Looks like he's not going to go up there. Worried about what IG may be up to.
So there's buyback on the Troll and buyback on the Queen of Pain right now if they fight.
Yeah, and for IG, that probably makes him feel pretty confident around this pit. Your Brewmaster not having buyback has just picked up a Skull Basher. He needs to go into that late game carry mode. Stand a chance against what IG are doing right now.
Yeah, they will have 2 Abyssal Blades for the Troll later in the game. At that point, you might want even... Do we actually get a Lincoln Sphere on the supports to actually protect the Troll?
Possibility. IG smoked up, looking to take the high ground here, and Empire may be worried about a Roshan. They're going to come in, they're going to scout out Faith though. Nice timing. They catch the back end of the smoke. If IG get to the high ground without being revealed, could have looked to set up some serious damage on a Team Empire.
Roshan is going to spawn fairly soon.
And both teams know it. This is almost a max duration Rosh respawn. Silent gets the D-Ward off as well, so denies some IG vision, gets Force Staff down as well.
There's a Hex on
right
the Sand King as well. I'm not sure if I actually talk about it.
Oh, yeah, did not see that one. I saw he was working on it, but didn't realize he'd completed it. You're going to blink Hex jump on someone before they can BKB. That's a dead Queen of Pain.
Oh, here we go. Rider, can he actually get a good last level?
Necrobook's going to go get some scouting information. Both teams know Rosh is back up. And we'll also get a D-Ward here. So importantly, Necrobook, or will it? Drunken Haze, all right, they get it. Give him 400 gold, but you take out the much more important objective in that ward.
IG's at a better position for this fight. Empire will probably want to push the middle lane first.
Yeah. If they push mid lane, IG have to reposition. They have to come back, defend mid, lose their high ground advantage around the Rosh pit. For now, they just want to use Ice Blast to do that, though. What's Empire's move going to be? It looks like
they're going to go right now once they see the Ice Blast. There's no Ice Blast for the
28
fight.
seconds. It looks like they want to make a play here. Bat Rider goes in, gets a lasso, relocates coming. Where is it? He gets the save! Great play from your Wisp. They lose, always want to fly to the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain, Ferrari in the backlines. He goes down for this though. Has a buyback, may need to use this if they want to contest Roshan. But lasso on cooldown. Queen of Pain will buy back. IG have used all their ultis though. They've got to get in there soon. Rosh dropping fast, and Empire going to claim this. Luo goes in, he's going to pay for his life. What are you doing, Luo? Oh no! Faith, he's got no death ward even here. IG going to try fight this with Burning. He's going in, trying to bring down Resolution. They're going to lose Ferrari again. They've killed 4 in the process. Respawn coming on your Sand King. He's got the Aegis. Faith is going to go down to the Bruise Split. Yoki helping secure that one, but going to get cold feet. Burning now, may look to fight, bring down Yoki, one bash dispels Demise, but again, great Brewmaster micro gets thrown up in the air. IG still holding their own around the pit, they break the Aegis at least. Cheese is somewhere, maybe got used, I don't know, that was just a crazy team fight.
Did
someone even win that team fight?
I think Empire sort of won the team fight, because IG had to use a buyback on the Queen of Pain and she died twice. A little, maybe. It's more or less even, though. Because Bristol died as well, and they used the Aegis on the Sand King.
The Queen of Pain, one of the heroes in IG, they still really want to see some
Just look at how strong the Troll was in the fight. He was standing in the middle, and he just killed the Bristleback. Bristleback couldn't fight him. If they do not have their Abyssal Blades up, they can't control the Troll, and he's going to kill anyone he finds. You know what, it's at this point where, because even the Troll's BKB is going down, Heaven's Halberd could be a good item to actually kite the Troll in the fights. And if you look at the supports, maybe you get the IO to actually get the Heaven's Halberd. Started with the Old Club.
Not that it's a BKB, but it doesn't feel like a BKB on your IO is going to be a big pickup. Luo, BKB used himself just to escape. Maybe a misclick. I'm not sure what that was. Oh, looked like he was trying to D-ward this ward and got...
Oh, relocate top. They're going to relocate top.
Oh, Faye, he's going to TP, but it's too late. Instant bash or Abyssal Blade, I believe. Yeah, Abyssal Blade. Resolution brings down Faye. That's a freebie. And he was just a couple hundred away from his Ag Scepter. Bit of a misplay there. Something you've always got to respect is the power of that relocate.
It's going to get really high right now for the troll. Let's double Abyssal Blades. Somehow they need to protect the troll with the multiple force staff they have. If the troll doesn't die in the fight after the Abyssal Blades, then he can actually clear out everyone of Empire. But if Empire can use the Abyssal Blades to actually lock down the troll and kill him, then they will win the fight.
The other big item, the Hex. You're going to use that to try to bring down Burning during, well, before he BKBs, or use it to control him after the BKB.
I think Empire has just way too much lockdown right now, and IG, it's more or less all their eggs on the troll basket. They need to rely on him to actually kill everyone. So with the Side of Ice from the Sand King and the Abyssal Blades on the Panda and the Bristleback, it's going to be really hard for the troll the next fights. He completes his Satanic, but what use is the item if you are constantly locked down and you can't do right clicks?
There's still times where he's not locked down. I mean, we talked about that time where he could have used the Satanic around the mid-tier 4s. So they've got to make sure they have the lockdown necessary to use during a Satanic, or to make sure he doesn't actually get back to full HP after they do a lot of damage.
The other item I'm actually having in mind is Ethereal Blade from, I'm not sure who, maybe the Quab or the Ancient Apparition. So you can actually protect the troll from the Abyssal Blades, but at the same time, you need to be very careful because there's Sand King and obviously Mystic Flare from Skywrath. So the Ethereal Blade usage to protect the troll has to be very careful.
I feel like maybe just Falstaff is going to be the option. Bristleback as well as Brewmaster, both melee right-clickers, and that's where AH1 already has a Falstaff. This is going to be maybe the better option. Witch Doctor after his Ag's likely to maybe get a Falstaff as well.
But the issue that the Falstaff is like Bear Rider is just going to, most of the time, use it on himself when he lassos. So it's going to be up to the AA. There's only one Falstaff, and they have X and double Abyssal. So they need more than one Falstaff sometimes to save the Troll Warlord out of a sticky situation.
Well, by the way, Resolution, it looks like he's going to pick up a Skadi on Bristleback. Not a common pickup, but I mean, as for Bristleback at least, but why not? It's going to allow him to just fight the troll a bit better. Give him that slow.
It's a really good item at this stage because what else can you get if you think about it? There's AC. Usually you get AC on Bristleback, but they have AC.
I think there is one other item you could get.
Chivas?
Refresher.
Yeah, Refresher is also decent. But
we're seeing a lot of those like late game refreshers for refreshing your Abyssal and BKB. I don't know if it's. I think the Skadi is a fine choice, but
I think Refresher is like your 7th item on the career for the Bristleback. If the troll doesn't have MKB, obviously you go for the Butterfly, but because he has MKB, you go for the Skadi. It gives more or less the same armor, minus the evasion, and Skadi gives you HP, where Butterfly doesn't give you HP.
Oh, we'll hopefully have Yoki back in the game soon. This one, a nail-biter. Game 1 of the best of 3 here in the winner bracket, 25 kills to 19, but Team Empire still looking to take a rack. They've got a 5,000 gold lead.
I think Team Empire are at a very strategically good position right now because they're controlling the map. They have IO with the relocate, and they have a lot of lockdown. So whoever farms out the map will get caught out and die. And it means that IG, they are really limited into farming just near the towers and near their base. So over the course of time, Empire will build a huge economical lead over IG.
Well, they've got a lot of good dirt ahead of us today, Winter. I kind of thought coming in IG might be favorites, but I see a game like this and I think these two teams very evenly matched.
It shows you how Empire understands the draft, you know, how strong is the Panda plus Bristleback into the late game stage, and itemization is really important to make sure that even the up against a Troll, which is one of the best late gamers in the game, but it still feels like the Troll is going to have a lot of problems because of multiple lockdowns and just being tanky as cause.
Yeah. It feels like a lot of IG's success has just come from the raw individual plays of Ferrari, Burning. I mean, they've got great supports and all that, but they finally met their match as far as a team goes in terms of individual skill. And I think a team that's drafting and has, I mean, like you say, more strategically minded than them. So
Yeah.
for IG, they've got to really up their game to beat Empire, because I feel like Empire have a much better strategy coming in.
Empire has a more well thought of draft, and IG's draft has more reliance on the team and the players performing well.
So far, the performances have been pretty solid from IG. The Empire fall back for the time being.
I'm thinking of the next big item on IG. I can't really feel, other than the refresher on the Bat Rider, they need more lockdown to actually pin down the Panda and the Bristleback. So
Ooh, FaZe gave up farming his Ags. He picked up a Blink Dagger, by the way. I guess just deciding it's maybe a good way to position himself for a Death Ward, or alternatively, just get away from a relocate gank.
I mean, it's already at the point of the game where the Acceptor ultimate doesn't do so much. So why not bring yourself into a better position? Because the Bristle and the Panda can just kill him in a few hits. Even if he has the Acceptor upgraded ultimate, he's still very weak.
What the two teams have in mind now. No Aegis on the playing field. No Roshan for a good 5-10 minutes as well. So as a result, it looks like both teams are just going to get their next couple big item pickups. Buyback's also going to be the other kind of important thing to note, which right now very few heroes have. Just your Bat and your Troll on the Dire side. Empire have just been picking items as they can purchase them. Silent with an Abyssal Blade. Skadi recently picked up for Resolution, and
Ferrari has to be very careful here. Is the gem on the Skyraf? Oh. They don't have a gem.
and no way to detect him at all, but he will blink down. Ferrari may be a bit worried about the fact that they could have detection.
He wants to cut the creep wave, I think.
These Empire missing though, so going for this creep wave, very risky. But Ferrari is going to...
Didn't they have a gem just now? Where's the
They
gem?
did earlier. Okay, so they see some heroes back in the Radiant jungle as well as mid lane. Ferrari was confident his bot lane safe, will push things out. Looks like Gem no longer back at base. Maybe they were lost in that last team fight. The Dire side having one gem on Luo. And that's possibly the gem that was recovered. Oh, top lane always want to fly. He's completely alone. He's going to be blown away here. Faith, Blink, Death Ward. Easy pick up, but here come Empire. They're flanking. They maybe walk past this Observer Ward here. It looks like IG know exactly where they're coming from. They're going to just go full retreat towards the mid lane. Resolution leading the charge, trying to see what he can get here. Luo's got a TP if he wants to get out. Faith similarly burning. No TP on himself, and as a result, Luo and Faith do not leave Burning
might
alone.
actually catch them. He's really fast.
He doesn't know which way they head though. Maybe he assumes they TP'd
Oh, Chuan's
out.
dead.
Chuan gets the force up to the high ground and he TPs! Great play from your Ancient Apparition.
Oh, that was close. His first staff was still on cooldown on the Sand King, otherwise Chuan is dead.
Trying to get some wards down. Chuan's like, I am but a mere humble support. Just let me do some warding.
Look at his net worth, dude. He's not a humble support, he's a fat support. 10k net worth. Bat Rider has 12k.
Chuan has been rolling in the money. This Midas pickoff has really paid off. See what he goes. I mean, you talked about items like a potential E-Blade. Well, Chuan's going to be the one who can actually farm something like that with this game looking to continue on.
Bottom lane as well. Look at Bat Rider. He's gonna set up a kill here.
Wisp is there with a relocate.
Oh no, here we go.
Here we go. Lasso, he gets the BKB
Oh, he
off.
can't relocate him. You can't tether him.
No, he can't do it. They catch him out. Ferrari in the back lanes. They bring down the Bristol. The Sonic Waves there. Aloha dance. Tether out. Will survive.
Oh my god. He popped the BKB and he couldn't relocate him out.
That was, yeah, not what Empire were wanting.
They still have to be really careful going up high ground against Epicenter.
There's a buyback as well, so this is...
They don't have BKBs on the Queen of Pain and the Troll, so it's dangerous right now.
very risky for IG.
And where's Empire? Where's the Panda? He needs to get back here to defend.
He's coming from the mid lane. Fire Strike just going to look to stall Burning here. There's going to be few spells thrown out. They hold on to their Hex. They're not going to look to go on Burning just yet. Now they will. They go in with the Abyssal Blade. The Hex to follow. Burning 4-staffed out, but that's the only 4-staff they've got, and Burning is dead. Empire repel Invictus Gaming. They want more. They're going to drop Chuan and try and bring him down. His 4-staff still on cooldown. He's minced meat.
And they were just a little too cocky there. I felt without BKB, it's just too risky to go up.
Even with a BKB, he got chain stunned. Abyssal Blade into Hex. That was just something you kind of got to see coming.
Good news for them. Roshan is out in another 3 minutes. So the troll will be out by then.
Alright, blinks past a couple Empire heroes, and here we go. Scouted out and...
Oh
no!
no!
Queen of Pain, watch that blink, he gets hexed, silence, buyback for your troll, but Ferrari probably dead, gets the BKB blink out, may need a TP home, Death Ward coming in from FaZe, he's gonna get evaded by the Ghost Scepter, doesn't get too much damage done, relocated, silence dropped on the high ground, has not got a split, he's stuck, can't actually blink down, the Firefly gonna keep him up there, the Ice Blast now as well, gonna do some good damage. Haven't lost anyone just yet. Silence still on this clip. Ice Blast will have to wear off before he can blink down, or he's going to need a 4-staff. Yoki may be the one to do that. Silent BKBs, but he's going to be locked in place. Oh, Yoki maybe should have just 4-staffed him down. Opens up Roshan. Faith going to maybe remain on the high ground for the time being. Has a blink out, but getting hit by the quills here. Burning.
Oh, they have to be very careful. Bristleback uses his buyback.
Oh, Luo gets 2-shotted by your Bristleback. Insane damage output. Sonic Wave gets dodged by the Sand King. Hits always want to fly. Yoki has an epicenter. Could go from high ground, but he's been Ice Blasted. He gets low. He's going to go down. May need a buyback. Does do so. Ferrari, he dies. He buys back as well. It's all in for both these teams. They want this Roshan. They want to take it and take this game now, but it's Empire. Going to chew through theirs and IG as well. Buybacks galore. 4-staff out of the Roche Pit. Empire, they want back in. They've got the Brew Split. They've got their ultis. And it's IG. No Sonic Wave. No Death Ward. Okay, Death Ward coming back up.
Lasso is up. So this is still okay for IG.
Oh, they've got to worry about top lane. Look at this creep wave, though. If someone could TP up there and force IG back, may open up Roshan. IG going for Roshan himself.
No,
Burning gets hacked. Uh-oh. Burning in trouble. Nice force up will keep him safe. He's going to pop the Satanic. He needs to attack. He can't lifesteal. He's getting chain stunned. He gets thrown up in the air. Great micro coming up from your Brewmaster, but they've lost the Wiz. Faced on the high ground. That's not a place he wants to be. Not with a Bristleback. The cask is nice. Roshan, Bristleback. The cask is still bouncing. Burning. He needs to lifesteal back up. He's BKB fighting Resolution. Can he do it? He brings down the Bristleback. The B-God still alive. Silent. It's all up to him. He's on his own with the Skywrath Mage and he can't do it.
Oh,
he's trapped. God. He's being kited around. Empire gonna lose Brewmaster. It's a disaster in the Roshan pit. IG somehow break through Empire, fighting tooth, nail, and claw. Top lane takes a bit of damage, but they'll take that victory.
That troll, boy.
Oh, boy.
That fight.
I can't believe he stayed alive. Some clutch 4-stars from Chuan, and he even got control during his Satanic. They used the Boulder Toss, they used everything they could, the Cyclones from the Brewmaster, but it just wasn't enough.
It's just the Sand King, you know, he didn't get his epicenter off. He really needed to get that off once the Troll and the Queen of Pain BKBs were down. He just got caught at this position here.
Well, everyone serves the B-God. Sanjay and Yasha being carried around by Luo. Possibly Burning's personal courier at this point. Wisp now picks up a BKB.
I think he can actually sell the SMY for Butterfly.
There is an MKB on your Bristleback though.
Oh yeah, there's MKB on him.
Doesn't feel like that's going to be the item here. So buyback status, this is what we're going to check out. Only the Bristleback has one, but that's a big hero to have a buyback on at this stage when you're looking to defend high ground. One lane of racks, not going to be the biggest deal. Empire probably have to let this one go. At this stage of the game, it's not a big loss for them. G's also on the IG side though. Ferrari having the cheese, Burning as the Aegis. For Empire, you'd rather wait out the Aegis timer. You've still got tier 2s protecting your mid racks as well as your top racks, not just the tier 3s. How many buybacks were used in that last fight? I'm counting 7, I think. 1, 2, 3.
Sand King, Panda, and...
Yeah, 7 buybacks are on cooldown from that fight. Now Queen of Pain going to pick up a Scythe of Vice.
I'm trying to think what items they can actually get right now. actually help deal with the troll.
I mean, you mentioned the Halberd earlier on, but Wisp did decide to go for a BKB.
Yeah, I'm not so sure how much it does though. I just feel Halberd will actually help them more than the BKB on the IO.
It just feels like this is the limitation of Empire's lineup in the late game.
Yeah, just imagine if the last fight they had a Halberd on the troll when he was about to die and he couldn't lifesteal.
I mean, he was winning that fight, not during his BKB. They kited him during the BKB. It was after the BKB were off where Burning somehow found a way to keep on fighting and put out some incredible damage.
And no boots gaming on the troll, and he still has 400 move speed.
What a hero. Another smoke picked up by Empire, so they've still got some smokes available. Maybe something they're going to look to take a fight around their base. If IG go for a push, you can look to maybe do that kind of wraparound smoke gank. Looks like that's what IG kind of have in mind. They're grouping up towards this top lane.
They have a Hex on Ferrari now for this fight.
This is going to be an interesting fight. Just the one buyback on the playing field. Skywrath getting close to his. We could see 2 buybacks on the Empire side potentially during this fight, especially if Skywrath stays alive for a kill, gets himself some more money.
He doesn't have enough for the buyback. Only the Bristol has buyback on the Empire.
Yeah. Skywrath just 250 short.
Difficult. The troll is very strong. He's too strong for Empire to deal with the Aegis.
Yeah, 10k gold to fall back on here. Burning. He's got buyback in 1 minute as well. That's where they'll kind of slow see things here, and by the time they want to commit for a real push. Oh, the Necrobook's trying to scout out this exact flank. Here comes Silent. He gets revealed with the BKB from Ferrari. Gets Abyssal through this one. Ice Blast going to catch a couple of heroes. Empire. They're going to lose a lot, take a lot of damage as a result here on the backline. The Batrider trying to get onto the high ground. Doesn't really do so. They lose the Wisp. Burning, not being dealt with in his BKB. Maybe once this wears off, they've got to try and lock him down. Where's your control? It's the Brewmaster trying to keep him up in the air. The Mystic Flare's there, but Burning, he says that tickles, my friend. And now Silent maybe in some trouble. Burning, just going to right-click through this one. He's got the MKB. That Drunken Haze not doing too much. Ferrari, great forced up to the low ground. That'll keep the Brew alive for now. Yoki on the high ground, though. He goes down instead. No buyback available. Empire now defending high ground, 3v5. And game 1, it looks so good for them for the first 30 to 40 minutes, but IG have recovered and have found themselves in a position where they can take a second lane of Rax and possibly clinch this game 1.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
This troll is just far too strong at this point for Empire.
He doesn't need boots, Winter. He just holds his ground, says, you guys come to me, and then I'll kill you.
Just look at
Fighting
him.
2 melee cores.
They need to use Sanking's ultimate on him once the BKB is down. That's like the only way they can kill him. Sanking plus the Skywrath.
A bit of a creep wave mid lane, maybe something Empire could consider going for, but IG can just secure mega creeps, then go back.
Here we go. He lost the Aegis. There's no more Aegis.
Oh, Burning is going to be careful here. He's going to turn and fight though. Resolution gets hexed up. He's going to go down. No Bristol back now. We'll buyback immediately. Silent in trouble. Doesn't have split for 3 seconds. He's dead with the buyback as well. May use it. Does do so right away. This is it for Empire. 2 core buybacks being used. The Batrider
They
going to go
need to
down.
chase them. They need to get more kills.
They do.
Relocate. Let's relocate.
They're chasing. They're doing all they can here.
Let's relocate.
Have they got vision of anything? Burning has buyback once more, though. Here we go. They guess they took a gamble. They're not going to find anyone, though. Oh, IG, get out. Oh, they caught Pay.
Out.
Just the one support pickoff in the end after the Batrider.
It was still not worth it for Empire.
No. They
didn't get the important heroes. The
and
troll
they use their
the Queen of Pain.
buybacks. For IG, they now have a Troll and a Queen of Pain buyback. Batrider has buyback as well. All 3 IG cores with buyback. If IG want, they can wait for Roshan, take that fight, then go for a push, but they may look to go for this last lane of Rax while Bristle and Brewmaster are buyback limited.
Refresher for the troll.
You'd imagine so, like as a 7th item on your courier. He's got 2 couriers. Yeah, he even bought a 2nd courier. Looks like he's going to have a refresher just flying around with him. Has a little golden doomling. Burning he rolls in style. Silent at mid lane. This is some aggressive positioning. He's going to have a relocate support. Here we go. They want Ferrari. The Hex is there. He didn't bring anyone. No! Where's your teammate? Aloha Dance. They get the kill on the AA, but I think they wanted the Queen of Pain, and that relocate, I I think he meant to bring the Bristle back from top lane, but yeah, he was top lane and the tether broke, or not sure what happened, but still a kill onto Chuan. Not that Chuan cares, he is just filthy rich. 5k gold, up to 13.6k net worth.
And so the Witch Doctor is going to get another mobility item as well. They just need to make sure the troll doesn't die in the fight. So getting an extra force stomp is very helpful for them.
Everyone serves burning here. You protect the bee god.
You know, you protect the king. At this point of the game right now, I think the troll, once the Abyssal Blades are down, I mean, he's just going to destroy everyone. At this point, I feel you have to reserve your lockdowns just for the troll specifically.
The one doing all the damage in these fights.
Yeah. The Queen of Pain's damage is like negligible at this point of the game. Yes, he has a big ultimate, but all you need to do is just kill the troll.
The problem is going to be you kill him once, let's say with your double Abyssal Blade as well as your
and he buys back.
He buys back, and you lose the game. He buys back, refreshes his BKB if he needs to, whatever it may be.
That's when you need to count on your supports, the Sand King and Skywrath. Once his BKB is down, after you Abyssal Blade disable him and he buys back and comes back with a BKB, you need your supports to actually kill him by that point.
Very hard to do, especially when there's that refresher there so he can have a double BKB in these fights.
Yeah, true. Like even the double strengthening is really strong.
Empire just in a position where even if they win one team fight, IG just have buybacks. They're not going to lose the game off of it.
It's Empire's in a really tough spot. At this point, IG can even maybe just push mid, use the buybacks, and just suicide to kill the Rex.
Giving time for Empire to get these buybacks back on Bristleback as well as Brewmaster, but with the Roshan respawn, Empire unlikely to contest this one. Brew as well as Bristleback, neither of these heroes want to take a risky fight where they don't have vision and they're up against a team with vision, with good control around the pit. Batrider's ready with a lasso. There we go. Aegis for your Queen of Pain. She's going to go onto your support Witch Doctor.
Well, Empire are in really tough spot right now. 3 minutes cooldown on buyback for the Panda and the Bristleback. IG just push now. I mean, it's really hard for Empire to defend this.
No buybacks? Oh boy.
And Sand King is so far away from buyback. He's shot like a 1.2k goal.
Always when Fly doing what he can to just creep skip this top lane.
And if you're creep skipping with Skywrath, oh dear.
Oh, almost gets caught out by Blink Hex. And that's all he's trying to do. He's not even really trying to, I feel more than trying to creep skip, he's trying to bring heroes back, force TPs, delay this push so they can try and buy time for these buybacks. They go in, they want Chuan actually, he's going to get bashed up by Burning during his BKB silent. He can't use a spell, he's going to go down during this. He gets the split off just barely. In goes your Wither, but they'll get Burning once. He's got buyback, he's going to use it, they lose a couple more. IG not doing too well this fight. Lua needs to get to the low ground, does do so with a 4-star, but elsewhere, Ferrari. Can he get the bash he needs? No. Gets the blink out, the chase from Aloha dance. Your Wisp says come back here. Here comes Resolution, needs a bash, not gonna find it. Blink to the high ground. I don't know he's up here. They hit him with the spirits. In goes your Brewmaster, Silent in trouble. He's gonna win the man fight. He needs a way out. He's being earned up. Wisp TP's blinks onto the high ground as well. Ferrari needs to get out of this one. He's gonna kill one. Gets the Brew, blinks down, and Empire can't really chase the Queen of Pain. Burning with a double damage rune. Where does this come from? He's going to go for the base. The tier 4 tower's taking heavy damage. Yoki still has an epicenter in. Empire, that was a huge team fight for them to win. They take out the Aegis. Burning uses buyback in. Yeah, he didn't cost Empire too much.
He just got control, and like I said, the supports killed him. He died to the Mystic Flare. Once his BKB is out, I think he didn't even pop it in the fight.
Didn't even get to see the refresher coming into play as well. I don't even think that was nearby. Just died too fast.
Well, now things are a little scary for IG. They just lost a fight where they had double cheese and Aegis.
That's the one fight Empire needed. To win this game, they're going to have to win, I would say, a couple more of those. Because IG still with a couple buybacks and a 4-racks advantage. They can play safe, wait for that troll buyback to come back up, play around this. Burning actually going to hold on to a cheese.
And they just need to kill this career, dude. They just need to kill this career.
With the refresher, Sanjin Yasha. For the cheese, he'll try and pop that, and I guess deciding he can at least survive for the most part to get a chance to use it.
No boots, YOLO.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. This pickup. If they can get a crucial kill. Panda is buyback now. Bristleback doesn't. 400 shot.
Oh, he's all in. I mean, if he dies, he's losing the prize gem right now, and you pick that up on a Queen of Pain or a Troll. IG trying to find a pick off here. Sneaky move into the Radiant base, but...
They don't have observer wards though. Hex on Chuan.
Yeah, if they had like a high ground ward just here somewhere, they could maybe get some vision, but being nighttime...
Man, I feel the Bat Rider just needs to get his refresher. Doesn't need to say buyback. He just needs to stop them. Lasso the Bristol twice if needed.
A fully exposed throne, by the way. There is a glyph available, but you lose a fight, IG can go straight for your base. Straight for the killing blow. Trying with a completed Hex himself, so luxury items galore. One of those rare games where all 10 heroes approaching the 10k net worth mark. Just your Witch Doctor. Not in the club yet, but he's close. Give him another minute and he'll be there. 40k net worth on Burning, but at this point it's just excess gold.
It's not even his net worth that's important right now. It's the Bat Rider and the Queen of Pain.
The Lincoln Sphere we see picked up for your Skywrath Mage now. Potential big pickup. You put this on Resolution, gives him an answer to maybe getting lassoed, especially if it catches the Bat Rider unawares, although it is kind of a glaring little animation around him. This forces him to use that extra spell to break it, and well, that's going to probably be the Full Staff, so he won't have that Full Staff out if he has to use a Force to break the Lincolns and then lasso.
But still, I think the refreshers on the Bat and the Queen of Pain will be the game-winning items or game-changing items for IG right now. Double Lasso and the double Hex from the Queen of Pain and the Wave.
Are Empire just going to sit back now? Or are they waiting for IG to make a move or make a mistake? Or are they going to try contest Roche or something?
Yeah, I feel IG is just sitting and waiting till they can actually buy the double refreshers on the Queen of Pain and the Bat Rider with buyback. And Empire, they're just stuck at the base with 2 racks down. I don't think there's much they can do right now.
Even with this Rapier. They've revealed it too. It's not going to come as a surprise to IG. And even Resolution with no boots. He's got 400 movement speed with Warpath. Give him a tether as well, and he's going to be seeing around near max movement speed. At least 450 movement speed or so with a tether plus Warpath stacks. So, doesn't really bother Bristleback to go bootsless.
Who needs boots, bro?
IG now.
They're just waiting. He bought his refresher already. Oh, no, he bought Lincoln's, actually.
Okay.
It's good against the Abyssal Blades, like I mentioned before, like if someone wants to get a Lincoln's, but yeah.
Luo is going, he has vision here. This high ground ward spots out a couple here. The Wisp blinks to the high ground, blinks hard. Not sure that's the right move here. Aloha Dance does not have buyback. He's short 200. Uh-oh, and they've lost Silent as well. Empire, they played very, very smooth throughout this game, but a couple slip-ups. Even your Wisp not having buyback as well. It's one thing to get picked off. To get picked off in that position without buyback, you're going to definitely need to use the Brewmaster one here to defend. But Bristle won't have his Wisp. This really hurts Resolution in this upcoming team fight.
Buyback on the Brew is being forced, but this is still dangerous. Without the relocate, the Bat Rider is lasso, cannot be cancelled. It's going to come off cooldown in 15 seconds.
That seems to be what IG are waiting for. They want to go for that killing blow here. Ferrari just chipping away in the front lines here. Yoki gets off the Hex on the Burning. They want to bring him down. Nice 4-star from IG. They keep Burning alive. They go to Ferrari instead. Another 4-star. They're using these so well defensively. And IG avoiding these kills from Empire. Resolution gets hexed up. He's in trouble. He's got the Rapier. Uh-oh! Lassoed up. Resolution goes down. He drops the Rapier. He's got to buy back. This is it, Empire, it's do or die. They're going to lose to Skywrath as well. 2 buybacks come out. 2 heroes dead without an IG looking for that last lane rack or possibly just the throne. The throne taking damage, but it's Resolution gonna die for a second time. And it's all over. IG, 74 minutes in, have finally secured themselves victory. They lose the 10k career, but it don't matter. They've got the throne, they've got the GG. IG, they do it.
What a game, my friend. What a game.
Burning ending things with an ultra kill.
Woo. He lives up to his name, the carry.
I am sweating here. That was something. That
And he
was...
truly carried his team when he actually killed the Bristleback in the first Roshan fight, you remember, in the pit. He just killed the Bristleback, which was so farmed in the team fight.